Today, I want to put the cost difference between United States and Colombia to bed. I did a video probably a couple of weeks ago now and gave you the prices, but today I'd like to give you the comparison. And you can easily see from the numbers I'm going to give you how easy it is here to eat for $2.50 a month. My name is William Hutchison. I am the owner, along with my wife, of Armenia, Colombia Realty for Expats. We are in Armenia, Colombia, where I have lived for almost 12 years. Our focus is on the expats, people who want to retire and live in Armenia, Colombia. We're full service from airport pickup to handing you the keys for your new place, whether you rent for 6 months, which is our advice, or you purchase. I chose items at random from 3 large United States retailers and averaged the prices. It was a little difficult because much of your pricing in the United States is each, where pretty much everything in Colombia, unless you buy from the street vendors, is by the pound. So comparisons in a couple of the categories were difficult, but I managed to come up with 15 or 16 different that I chose at random. I also stayed away from organic where possible. And the other thing that was eye-opening for me is the selection that you have that we don't have here. There's a lot of prepared products that we just don't have. We don't have prepared salads or salad mixes or vegetables already pre-cut. The price for most of them was quite high anyway, and people here I don't think would pay it. But let's get started with the products. I've averaged the 3 and kind of rounded, and these are the numbers I've come up with. For bananas, you're paying 52 cents a pound. We're paying 16 cents. Pineapple, you pay $2.50 a pineapple. I pay 75 cents. Now, speaking about citrus product, and pineapples especially, when the product has to be shipped, it obviously comes off the vine before it's fully ripe. And the citrus products that we get here are much, much sweeter, much better than you receive because it has to be transported. And of course, the transportation costs also are factored in that we don't have here. Apples, I mentioned in my video, I thought they were expensive, and they are for Colombia, $1.31 a pound. You pay $2.09. Oranges, $1.30 a pound there, 29 cents here. Potatoes, $1.10 a pound there as an average of the 3 stores. I pay 31 cents. Mushrooms, for an 8-ounce container, which I think is pretty standard, just the regular white sliced, $2.09 was the average. I pay $1.20. Milk, dairy products, eye-opening for me. We pay the same. It's about $3 a gallon for low-fat milk. Eggs, this one might be a little bit skewed because the average that I came up with was 50 cents an egg. That would make them $6 a dozen, and they were, but I think you can probably get them cheaper, maybe around 30 or 35 cents an egg. I pay 13 cents. I buy a tray of eggs, 30 eggs, for under $4, usually around $3.75, $3.80. Butter, again, a dairy product, more here. $4.20 you pay a pound, and we pay $5.10. I don't buy it, but that's what the price is. It's actually a higher price here. Pork tenderloin, $4.40 a pound there as an average. I pay $2.47. Chicken breasts, the average $3.25 a pound. I pay $1.45. Now that chicken breast here, the butcher slices it for you if you want it sliced. They take it right off of the bone, and it's called mariposa, butterfly, and they do that for you. That's included in the price. So $1.45 for chicken breast. Ground beef 80/20. I think mine is better than 80/20 because we pick a cut and then have the butcher ground it. But just the same, you're at $5.75. We're at $3.50. Onions $1.75 a pound. I couldn't believe that, and we're paying 45 cents. Here's another biggie. Red peppers $3.10 a pound was the average. I pay 71 cents for red pepper. Avocado, another one. You pay $2.90 for an avocado. I pay 80 cents for a medium to large. Not the Haas, but the other variety. And finally, the big one. Tomatoes. Your average was $2.25 a pound. I know they're out of season. I pay 19 cents. So it's quite easy to see when you add all of these things up that you can eat here for $2.50 a month. I think probably there, $2.50 would be pretty close to what you might spend for a week. And I really believe too that most of the product here is better, especially the fruit and the vegetables. I've said to many people, the pork is essentially the same, and the chicken, which is mostly free range, you can get free range for about $1.80 or $1.85 a pound, I think has more flavor than the chicken that you might be buying. The negative is the beef here. If you don't stew it for 6 or 8 hours, you can't chew it. It's not very good, and it doesn't matter what cut you get either. I think the animals here are butchered differently. I've never really seen a roast, and I don't know why that is. I probably wouldn't buy one anyway, so don't have the need to know. But there are things different. The other thing too, just in passing, I want to mention, because I saw it on all of the sites, mangoes. I think I saw a mango around $3. I stand corrected on that for one mango. I think they were each. And I don't know how much they would weigh. Maybe a pound, maybe a little more. But I pay 19 cents a pound for mango. You would expect the citrus fruits to be cheaper, of course. That summarizes the comparison. I hope it gives you some good information. You know what the rentals are. $350 to $400 gives you a really nice 3-bedroom condo. Townhouse where I am here, 4-bedroom, 3-bath office, $425 a month. Services less than $100. It's just a lot cheaper. I honestly don't know how some of you are doing it. I mean, unless you have maybe your house paid for and probably a couple thousand a month after taxes, you're okay. But some of the people that have called me with $1,200 and $1,400 and $1,500 of social insurance, they have to be struggling. They really do. If your food is $200 or $250 a week, that's $1,000. Where are you living? I'm William Hutchison, Armenia Colombia Realty for Expats, ad.com, and you'll get to the webpage. We've got some listings there, and there should be 2 new ones up this weekend out by the airport. Beautiful homes, in-ground pools, the quietest area, the best barrio in Quindío. $325 US asking, including the furniture. You can't beat it. Anywhere in the United States, in a good area, a good gated community like these are, they'd have to be $1.5 million. No question about it. I live in paradise. You can too.